Alright, what's happening, fam? L.A.R movement still moving. Black churches and pedophiles. Um, the church is set up the same way it's always been set up. So, you know, we talk about a lot of these effeminized boys and masculine girls, and we blame a lot of that stuff on single mothers and having too much estrogen in your life, but and not enough masculinity. But one thing that's forgotten is church has been raping kids for as long as you can remember, or turning out kids for as long as you can remember. So why not still think that okay, it's not far fetched to see all these quote unquote integral people in the church who are homosexual, and to see an influx of these kids that they're supposed to be teaching wind up being homosexual. It's not difficult to see pastors who are in the closet homosexuals, and their congregation starts to become sexual deviant. Sexual deviant, because everybody who gets molested or raped doesn't turn doesn't turn into a boy doesn't necessarily turn into a gay man, or a girl doesn't necessarily turn into a lesbian, but turning somebody out like that at that age does have a chance of making them a sexual deviant. So when all this stuff is happening, how come nobody says anything? Like, yeah, maybe you shouldn't be taking your kid to church every day of the week. Maybe they shouldn't be in that choir. You know, when you take, and the irony of it is, when people think about the Catholic Church, they're not, don't take your little boys to Catholic Church and have them in front of these dioceses and archbishops and all that, because that church has a history of fucking them kids. But you don't think the same thing with the black church? Why? Does it make sense to you? You got people out here hoping that God saves their family, but at the same token, look at the sexual dynamic of the church itself. Everybody's preying on everybody. Pastors fucking the single sisters in the church. Guys going to meet new women. Women going to meet new guys. Single parents trying to find a blended family. Um, all in the process of looking for love. But at the same token, you don't think that you might be subjecting your children to being around the wrong people? You don't think, some of these kids have been touched? And, they won't tell you. Some will, some won't. Some don't know what to say. But you gotta start questioning when, it's not just that people hate their males or their fathers. It's that sometimes people have other people bring parents bring other people in the children's lives that they don't vet, or that they just say, whoa, hold up, something's up, you don't need to be here. Or they don't, or a lot of parents don't give off the energy that if you touch my child, I will fucking kill you. So people just, what I do, you gotta understand they picking these kids out because they feel like some of these kids are unprotected, because some parents are so caught up in religion, religious dogma, that you let the aura of quote unquote Jesus and God blind you from being a protector of your own child, and allowing people to manipulate, use, penetrate your kids. And the crazy part is, at the end of all that, when these things happen, you don't see it coming. Like, I made this analogy with a friend of mine earlier. Some of our parents are stupid and they don't believe shit till shit happen. So if you sitting in the house and somebody start pouring gasoline all in the corners of the house, you don't think they're trying to light the house on fire. They get their shit and they bring it outside. You don't think they're trying to light the house on fire. Nah, they wouldn't do that. They come back get some matches. You don't think they'll light the house on fire. They strike the match and throw it down. The whole outline of flames go around. Nah, they wouldn't really do that. The flame comes up by your ass and then starts burning you. And then you're like, oh shit, it's hot in here. And I'm these 30-degree burns. I can't believe you did that. Took for you to be in the house, burning down with the house, for you to figure that out. It's not a good. That's not a good. It's not good parenting. For you to wait until some shit happen, for you to recognize the possibility of shit happening. And on the flip side about this is the irony is with these churches and this pedophilia going on, because we know what's going on, it's thrown off on other men in the community who who just the scapegoat for it. So you can't bring I can't hang around this man because I don't know you and I don't know what you're about, and you might be a rapist or a child molester. But then you take the kid to church to a rapist or child molester, and then they grow up fucked up sexually, and you never put it together. It's crazy. All right.